So today we'll be working on a simple beaded wedding bag. Simple beaded bag that you can take to your wedding or any special occasion, and it is very simple to make. Hi everyone, and welcome back to another tutorial. So today I have here a 16mm pearl, and here I have in 8mm. This is a size 8mm. This is my beading line or fishing line or monofilament that I'm going to use today. Is in 50 pounds, and here's my cutter that I'll use to be cutting any loose thread in my work. Okay, so now let's get started. Okay, I'm going to start with this bead over here. I'm going to put the 16mm first. I'm going to take two 8mm and put it on both sides of the line, the left and the right line. Okay, like this. Okay, this is how you arrange the bead on the line, and I'm going to cross both ends of my line into the 16 and pull. Crisscross both ends of the line like this. Hold the lines together, make sure it's equal, and pull down. And this is what we have. Okay, and now on both sides of my line, the right and the left, I'm adding two beads on each side, and I'm going to cross again in the 16mm. So put two on the right, two on the left, like this. Cross both ends of the line into the 16, like this. Hold the lines together and pull. Okay, again, put two on each side of the line. Add two beads to the right line, add two beads to the left line, like this. Okay. Then I'm going to cross both ends into the 16mm. Like this, and pull. And this is the design that we are weaving, like this. Okay, you have something like this. Let's repeat this one more time, and you do the rest yourself. Okay, you take two beads, put two beads on each side of the line, the right line and the left line, like this. Okay, and then cross both ends of the line into the 16 and pull. Cross like this, hold the lines together and pull. Okay, and now this is what we have. This is 1 2 3 4 5, and we are going to continue to make 24. Okay, 24 of these. I'll be weaving mine off camera, and I'll come back and meet you here. Now I'm done with mine. This is 24 total that I made. All right, this is how it looks like. Very long one, like this. And we are going to put it together. Okay, so this is the size of the bag that we are going to make. Now on my line, this is my line. Okay, this is my right, this is my left. Okay, I'm putting two beads on the left side and two beads on the right side of the line, like this. Okay, now I want you to fold this nicely. So now I'm going to cross my right line into the 16 like this. And then I'll hold both ends of my line and tie. Okay, just tie nice and neat like this. Tie together. Nice and neat, okay? And this is what it looks like. My line is, I'm going to hold one and pull through two beads. Just hold one line and pull through two beads, okay? Like this, and you have the line in two beads like this. Okay, so now we are going to continue to make another row on this one. Starting the second row with 1/16, I put two 8mm and another 16. This is the number of bead I pick. I put 16 16mm, 2 8 and 16mm. Cross into the 16 and pull down. My right line into the next two beads. Go through the next two and add two 8mm and 1/16, like this. Cross into the 16 and pull down. Okay, I'm going to put my right line into the next two beads. Put through the next two, add two 8mm and 1/16. Cross into the 16 and pull. And this is what the weave is looking like. Go through two beads, okay, Add 2 8mm pearl and 1 16. Cross the 16 with your right line like this and pull down. And this is how the weave is looking like. This is the second row we are building. We are going to continue round until we complete it. I'll show you how to step up, okay? So go through 2 and add 2 8 and 1 16, okay? Cross into the 16 and pull. And now I'm going to complete mine, and I'll come back and show you how you are going to step up, okay? Continue round. And now I'm about to complete. I'm going through the next 2 beads, okay? Okay, on my left line, I add 2 8 and 1 16. Cross and pull. Now I'm going to pull my right line into the last 2 beads. These last 2, okay? The last 2 beads over here. I'm pulling my right line into it. Okay? Like this. And now I'm going to pull my right line again. This is how it looks like into the 16. Pull through the 16mm. That is when your line is going to come up, okay? Like this. And pull. This is how the line is showing, okay? This is how the line is showing in the bead. Now I take only 2 8mm to complete this row, okay? Like this. Only 2 8. Cross and pull, okay? So now I'm going to open it and tie over here, okay? I'm going to open it like this and tie in between these 2 beads over here. Alright, so now I'm going to hold what this is where my line is. I'm going to hold 1 line and go through 2 beads again, and we are going to start with the 3rd row. Pull through 2 beads like this, and I'm putting my 16mm in between. I put 2 8 and another 16. Cross with the right line and pull down. Okay, we are starting the 3rd row over here. Now my right line into the next 2 beads. Pull through 2 beads. Alright, and my left line I'm adding 2 8 and 1 16. Okay, 1 16. Cross with the right line and pull down. And this is what the weave is looking like. This is the 3rd row. We are going to continue round and complete. I'm going to do mine off camera and I'll come back and meet you here. So now we are going to start the 4th row. The 4th row is a little different. So this is how I pick my bead. Okay, 3 16 in between. I put the 8s like this. Cross my line through the 8 and the 16. Now into the next 2 beads. Alright, this is how it looks like. I take 16 in between. I put 8. Okay, cross into the 16 and the 8 and pull like this. Now into 2 beads again. 2 16 and in between I put an 8. Okay, and now I'm crossing through the 16 and the 8 and pull into the next 2. Cross and pull down. Make sure your line remain in 16 and the 8. Okay, like this. This is how it should look like, and I'm going to continue round the same way until I complete. And now we are about to complete this row. So let me show you how to complete this row. Put the right line through the last 2 beads and the right line into the 16mm. Okay, pull through the 16 like this, and also through the 8mm. Put the same line through the 8mm like this, and this is how the line is showing. The line is in 6 beads. Okay, like this. It's in these 2 beads and over here. And now we need only 1 16 to complete this row like this. Cross and pull. Because this is a big pearl, I'm going to tie over here too to secure and make sure it's well secured. Okay, like this. And this is what it looks like. I'm going to weave a little bead back into the bead Make sure the line is secure before I trim it off. I'm just weaving the line back into the bead, okay? Weave it nice and neat and then trim it off. And this is what it looks like. If you complete this row, this is how it should look like. And when you put it together like this, okay, if you put it together like this, you can already notice that the beads are lined up already. So this is the base of the bag and we are about to close it, okay? So now let's complete the base. Okay, I cut a new fresh line and I'm going to pull through this first bead over here. Okay, I'm pulling through the first bead over here and these two. I'm pulling through this one. I'm going to hold my left line and pull through the other one, okay? Like this. Then I take 1/16, cross both ends of my line into it and pull. Okay, my right line, I'm pulling through the next bead, my left line into the next bead. Okay, like this. I take 1/16, cross both ends of my line into it and pull down. My right into the next bead, my left line into the next bead, okay? Take one bead, cross both ends of the line and pull. Pull into the next bead, left line into the next bead. Take one bead and cross both ends of the line into it, crisscross like this, hold the bead and pull. Okay, pull through the next bead. That is how we are going to complete the base. Into the next, one bead, cross both ends of the line, pull down, pull through next, hold the left line, pull through next, okay, and pull tight, cross and pull. And this is how we are going to complete it. I'm going to do the rest of camera and I will see you back here. All right, and now I'm about to complete. I'm going through the next bead. This is the last bead over here. I take one pearl, cross both ends of my line into it and pull. And now I'm going to pull my line through these three beads like how we started first, okay, and hold the lines and tie nice and neat. And after this, I'm going to weave the rest of the line back into the bead. Make sure it's secured, then I trim it off. And this is what our pearl bag is looking like. Very simple and beautiful, okay? You can use your hand to mold it nicely to look beautiful. So if you are done, you feel it's too flat, you can use your hand to mold it and make it so beautiful, okay? So now let's continue with the edge. Here is my line that I cut, okay? I'm going to pull through two beads, these two beads over here. I'm pulling through two beads, okay? Let's complete this bag and be done with. This is how the line is looking like, and I'm adding 6 beads to my left line, okay? 6 beads. And I'm going to pull my line through 2 beads, pulling my right line into 2 beads and pull. Make sure your line remain in 2 beads, okay? And now my right line again into the next 2 beads, 2 beads, okay? Pull through 2 beads. So now this is what it looks like, okay? My line is in 4 beads, this 4 beads. Now on my left line, I add 4 beads to my left line. I'm pulling my right line through 2 beads, okay? And my right line again into the next 2 beads, these 2 beads. This is the first. I'm pulling through the second one over here. And now my left line, I add 4 beads to my left line, okay? And pulling my right line into 2 beads. Make sure your line remain in 2 beads, okay, to continue. And now I'm pulling through 2 beads again. adding 4 bead to my left line, cross into 2 bead and pull like this. And this is what the weave is looking like. I'm going to continue off camera, sew into 2 bead, pull the line through 2 bead. Okay, let me do this one for you, so I'll do the rest off camera. And I'm putting my right line through 2 bead and pull. So this is what it looks like so far. I'm going to continue round until I complete. Okay, so do yours. I'm going to do mine off camera and I'll come back and meet you here. Okay, now I'm pulling through the last 2 bead. Okay, this is my last 2 bead. Okay, I pull my line through. I'm going to go through these 2 bead on the side like this. Okay, this is what it looks like. My line is in 6 bead. Okay, like this. It's in this 6 bead over here, this ring over here, and the number of bead I need is 2 bead, the 2 8mm bead. That's what I need to complete. So I'm going to hold both lines and tie like this, very neatly in between, and weave the rest of the line back into the bead. Make sure it's well secured enough before I trim it off. Okay, I'm just weaving back into the bead. Look at how pretty it looks like. And now we complete our bag. What's left now is to make a long strap on it so we can wear it. Okay, all these lines I'm going to weave it back into the bead and trim them off. And here is what it looks like. Very, very beautiful, very pretty bag. You can use for your wedding if you're going to wedding or any occasions. You can take it with you. It's a very, very beautiful weave, very beautiful bag. Look at how pretty it looks like. Very beautiful. And now let's make the strap. Okay, here is the side of the bag. I'm going to pull my line through this ring over here, and I'm starting from the top bead. Okay, pull through all this bead round, pulling through all this bead. Okay, pull through the bead round like this. Okay, now I have the last one. Okay, pull through. All right, go around the circle. Okay, and now this is where my line is, in the middle. All right, so I'm going to start stringing my bead on it. So over here, you don't have to be specific. You don't have to do mine. You can design your own strap. You can make your own pattern with the bead, however you want to make it and look beautiful. You can make it short, you can make it long. Okay, so make your own strap as you desire to make the bag look beautiful for you. Okay, here is mine. I'm not going to make it very long. Okay, this is how my pattern is looking like. Very simple pattern. All right, so if you are making the strap, hold it over your shoulder to your side and see if that is the length you want, or to measure how long you want it to be for you. Okay, so here is mine that I make, very simple and not very long strap. So just do yours, make it long or short for you, however you want it. Okay, so let's attach this to the other side. And now here is the ring again. I'm going to hold my line, open the line like this. Okay, open it and start going round into this bead over here. Okay, I'm starting from the top and I'm going to do the same as I did for the first side. So I'm pulling through all this bead over here. Okay, pull through all this bead, this ring like this. All right, and have both ends together like this. The both lines, hold them and tie nice and neat in between these 2 beads, and then weave the rest of the line back into the bead before you trim it off. Okay, and now here is our pearl beaded bag for the wedding or any occasions you want to take it to. A simple, easy beaded bag. You can make it too. I thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Please don't forget to subscribe and also turn on your notifications for new videos that I'll be uploading so you don't miss on it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.